of zero waste. Don't talk about zero waste. No, I'm kidding. The third rule of zero waste is to reuse what you already have. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can put together your own zero waste kit using the items you already have in your home. I started my zero waste journey in 2015, and every day I inspire more and more people to think about their contribution to landfill. I'm a normal person and I make mistakes, and I want you to know that you can start your journey today because the earth deserves it. Hey, I'm Dani De Silves, the founder of Leafeco.co.uk, the place where zero waste beginners find what works for them to help them reduce their household waste. We are strong, independent zero wasters when we're at home. We can monitor our rubbish and we plan ahead to avoid any mistakes from happening. But when it comes to leaving our homes, let's face it, things can happen outside of our control. For example, we end up using disposable coffee cups at work and at college. Grabbing a bite to eat at the canteen or from a takeout place means having your meal served up in a polystyrene box complete with plastic cutlery. So let's first talk about what you shouldn't have inside your bag. Well, let me actually rephrase that. You can have anything you want inside your bag if it will help you to avoid any plastic packaging or any rubbish. But here's the thing. You have to pay attention to the weight of the items, how the weight is distributed inside the bag, and what the materials are made from. It's a bit like a Russian doll technique. So inside your larger bag, you have a couple of smaller bags. As many reusable bags inside your daily bag as you want. Some people like to use mesh bags for fresh produce. I personally don't. I kind of slam it all inside this big bag. So I have one big bag on one shoulder and then I have my tote bag on the other shoulder. And then the weight is even and I'm not falling all over the place. But the trick is this, you want to have bags that are small enough when folded. Cardiff University reviewed the effects the 5p plastic bag charge had on the average buyer, and more than 90% of people in England take their own shopping bags out with them. Professor Wouter Pottinger, who led the research, said that the 5p plastic bag charge had a positive effect on people's attitudes and behaviours and encouraged more people to pay attention to waste policies. So to tap on that slightly, it also means that by being prepared ahead of time, we spark positive behaviours and continue to be successful. So let's talk about zero waste food. Making snacks and food to take out with you is the way to go. But sometimes things don't go according to plan. So to avoid any polystyrene trays from the work canteen or from a chip shop, ask the person who is taking your order to put the food inside your own container and simply hand it to them. This is just a normal plastic lunchbox that I've honestly had since I was at university. So you can use whatever you have in your cupboard. Any type of container, doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be a plastic lunchbox if it's in working order. Just make sure it doesn't leak and you're happy to be carrying it around with you all day. So your container should double up as a leftovers tub. Say for example, you visited a restaurant with a friend and the portion sizes were a lot bigger than you expected. Don't worry, don't waste the food, just simply put your leftovers inside your container to take home. So say you have a lunchbox and you also need a compartment for leftovers and a compartment for organic matter to take home to your compost worms. Take an extra container out with you. This is just an empty, cleaned out peanut butter jar. Leave that in your bag, store what you need to, and you're always sorted for an additional container. On the subject of food, let's talk about cutlery. So you want to have your cutlery inside a bag or something which prevents it from getting dirty. And also if you don't get a chance to wash your cutlery when you're out and about, you want to be able to keep it in something to stop getting food at the bottom of your bag. So this is just an old purse that I've got and it has a really cool like a shower curtain lining, so it's really easy to wash out if I happen to get pasta sauce inside there. Knife, fork and a spoon. This is nothing fancy. Doesn't have to be bamboo utensils that you see a lot of people using. Doesn't even have to be wooden chopsticks. It can be whatever you already have at home. Next up, let's talk about drinks. So inside your bag, you need space for 2 bottles or space for 1 bottle that is suitable for hot and cold liquids. And maybe you're thinking, Dani, why do I need 2 bottles? If I wanted a hot drink when I'm out, I would ask the barista behind the coffee bar that I want to sit in with my coffee to avoid the disposable cup. And that is a great question, but here's the answer. When large coffee stores get busy, to save time on washing up, baristas will give you a disposable cup to sit in the cafe with instead of giving you a mug or a cup. Now, a lot of us have flasks at home, just reuse them, nothing fancy. So I use this for water. And this is just an old glass bottle. I think it was rose lemonade that was once in it. So I reuse this for water and I take it everywhere with me. A quick reuse tip: if you don't have any reusable water bottles at home, you can use normal jars. Again, be careful because these are glass. They can break easily if they aren't thick and reinforced. But just remember, you can't always put hot liquids inside a normal standard glass jar. Now, the reason for that is the glass has to be reinforced to withstand hotter temperatures. Glasses like mason jars are perfect for hot drinks, but remember, don't put hot drinks inside a standard glass jar. Next thing I want to show you, I unfortunately don't own one, so I can't show you what it looks like, but I'm sure you know what they are, and that is stainless steel straws. Here's a tip: if you are ordering a drink, keep your reusable straw out on show, and when your drink order is being taken, that is the moment for you to say, "Oh, I don't need a straw, by the way, I have my own," and physically show the person serving you your stainless steel straw. They're going to mentally remember your stainless steel straw when they make your drink, and you'll be able to eliminate being given a plastic straw. This gentle, persuasive technique that you can use on the barista can also be used for fabric napkins. Just literally show them that you already have it prepared and they won't give you one. So let's talk about these. Fabric napkins, hankies, whatever you want to call them, make sure your zero waste kit includes something to clear up drink spills. So I use this fabric cloth bag, and I bought this from Lush years and years ago. And the really cool thing about it is it is made from 2 recycled plastic bottles. So I use this as a miniature tablecloth if I'm on, say, a picnic, if I need to mop up a drink. It also doubles up as an extra carrier bag if need be. So I can pop nuts and seeds in, tie a little knot, and hey presto, I have another bag. You can use these instead of using paper towels in public restrooms. Remember, you don't need anything fancy. You can use a tea towel, you can even use an old cotton t-shirt, and that'll work just as good. Small fabric cloths are a must-have too. So this is just a flannel that I keep in my bag because it's highly absorbent and it's really nice and comfortable on my nose if I have to use it for that purpose. So if you have a cold or if you suffer from hay fever like me, then having something reusable instead of a tissue is perfect, and it can be added to your normal laundry load. But this one could be breaking the rules a little bit because you might not already have reusable menstrual items at home. So for us ladies, we're spending on average about £10 a month. So for every year you're using a reusable product like this, you're saving yourself £120 every single year. If you're interested in grabbing yourself some reusable menstrual products, I will post the link in the description bar below this video so you can take a look at the exact company where I buy my reusable items from. And the last thing that I have in my zero waste kit, which is completely optional, you don't have to have it, but I think it comes in handy for us creative people out there. And that is a DIY notebook and also some pens and a pencil. This is the last of the junk mail that I've received since 2016. I've managed to stop it completely. If you're interested in reducing your junk mail as well, I will post the link of how to do that in the description bar below this video. And there you have it. Now you are prepared to take on zero waste living outside of your home and being confident that you'll be able to avoid any rubbish that comes along your way. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you can be notified every time I come out with a brand new zero waste video. And even better, if you've made your own zero waste kit with inspiration from this exact video, take a picture of it, upload it to Instagram with the hashtag Leafeco so I can check out your picture and give it a like and give it a reshare. You guys are awesome for starting your zero waste journeys, and I can't wait to hear how your zero waste kits are coming along. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. That should be central, right? Seriously, where is it? Pretty sure if I went that far down in this bag, I would reach another country. It is that big. Okay, so on a serious note, let's subject of, damn it, lunchbox. An old, what were you? 100% peanuts and no palm oil. Don't know why I'm telling you that. And I just love this peanut butter brand.